Hello everyone, I'm back. I didn't make videos for a couple days because there's been a lot on my mind and I felt like I just needed to work through them. Hello? Was that a lisp? Work through some things before I came on here and started just yapping. Because I do love coming on here and just yapping, but when I genuinely feel like I need to just relax and take some time to myself, that's what I do. And I feel like a lot of us are just constantly on go, 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 work, work, work 24/7, and we genuinely feel like we are not allowed to relax. We feel like we are not allowed to take a break. Like we can't have a little sweet treat or coffee. And every time I deny myself of the very simple things in life because somebody says something, or even it's never, I always convince oh, someone's gonna say something, but it's always myself actually who is the one telling me that I can't do things. So forget other people. Are you telling yourself that you can't have certain things or you can't treat yourself? Whether it's due to financial concerns or you don't have enough time or you don't deserve it. Do you feel like you deserve it? Do you feel like you deserve a little sweet treat after a shift? Because you do. You know what I'm saying? Every time I deny myself of something I really truly want in the moment, I feel terrible after. Because I do deserve those things. I do. And so do you. And who the fuck said that you don't deserve those things? And then going back to the constant working and working and working, I feel like so many people are just exhausted and burnt out. That is the energy I'm feeling, and I can feel it too. And I don't work nearly as much as some other people. I'm not gonna lie. I work part-time. My job, it's super chill. I can't come on here and rant about my job. It doesn't pay me very well, but again, I work part-time and it's very chill. I'm not complaining. I've been working at that job for almost 3 years now, and I have not moved because, well, there's not a lot that's going on right now in terms of jobs, and I don't want this video to be about me talking about jobs, but I do feel like a lot of people are just very exhausted and want to get out of the situation they're currently in, but either don't have enough tools, enough resources, enough money, or just are feeling very stuck. But I'm trying to get unstuck right now. And if you want to get unstuck, it starts with allowing yourself to have basic things, you know what I mean? Allow yourself to take breaks, okay? For instance, at work, I used to feel stressed out constantly because I would constantly feel pressure and I would hold on to the weight of other people's expectations and I would let it get to me. And I was the one constantly pressuring myself to constantly work, be on my feet, be more efficient. You need to constantly be efficient. And if you're not, if you just take a second for yourself, I used to feel like I couldn't eat at work because I don't get breaks. Okay, I don't want to say that, but I don't get breaks at my job. My breaks are whenever there's no customers. And I work at a pretty busy location. There are slow periods, but I don't have a paid break, right? And my shifts are pretty short, mind you. They're only about 4 to 6 hours. So I cannot complain too much, but the fact is, because I don't get breaks, I constantly feel like I'm just always working, and there are times where I don't even get to eat. But I recently started being you know what? I'm just going to take my time. I'm going to slow down a little bit. I'm going to take my time and slow down because you know what? People can wait. They can be more patient with me. I'm not going to exhaust myself and constantly just feel stressed out and I can't even eat my goddamn lunch because I don't get a break and because customers are impatient and they had a bad day. You know what I mean? Reframe how you see taking breaks and resting, because right now, especially in the winter, it is really important for our bodies to rest, for our minds to rest, okay? And when you're just constantly working, you get sick, you get burnt out, you get depressed, and so many people, I can feel it right now, and me included, are all feeling like that. So I made that video about my dream life because I do truly believe that I am going to be living my dream life in a few months. I feel it, okay? I don't exactly know what I'm doing, right? I don't know what I'm doing, and I can come on here and say I don't know what I'm doing. All right? This channel is not me telling you like I have done it and you can do it because this is how I did it. No, I have not done it yet, but I know it's going to happen. Okay? And I don't expect a lot of people to believe me because no one believes you in the beginning when you're talking about things, right? Which is why it's also important to be careful with what you share and be careful with who you tell your plans to, because a lot of people will try to influence your decision. They'll try to change your opinion on things. They'll try to make you feel like you can't do things. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't leave your job and get a better job or work somewhere else that actually treats you better, or become self-employed, become a content creator, or live in your dream location, or go on your dream vacation. Okay, are we rhyming now? What is going on here? But no, you absolutely can. If you have fucking faith in yourself, if you have faith in yourself and you have a dream and a goal, you absolutely can, because you've already thought about it. You've already created that idea in your head. You know, and the sky's the limit. So I want this channel to be for the dreamers out there, because I have always been a dreamer, and while I get in my way a lot of the time, okay? I feel like a lot of us get in our way, in our own ways a lot of the time, okay? And it's not even other people, right? But that's exactly why I want to come on here and talk about the struggles and, you know, the hardships that comes with actually creating a life of freedom for yourself, because it's not easy. And I know it's not going to be easy. And I'm not going to lie, I didn't even want to post a video today because I'm starting to feel weird, right? Like posting videos, I feel like I'm just talking to myself, like no one's really watching. And you know what? I'm okay with that, because I know that in the beginning, obviously no one's going to watch. No one knows who the fuck I am. Like I'm literally I'm a random girl, and not to mention there's more and more people than ever now who are creating videos on YouTube, and I also suggest you to do the same, to post YouTube videos, whatever it is you want to talk about or share, your art or things that you've gone through, your experiences. Like I genuinely think that it's important for us to, you know, put ourselves out there. It doesn't even have to be YouTube videos. You could be like posting reels on Instagram or TikToks or whatever. Or like writing on Substack, right? Posting articles. There's so many different things. You could be streaming on Twitch. There's so many different avenues. And yet, I'm not gonna lie, posting content, like, I cannot post content now that feels inauthentic to me. And that's why I stopped posting so much on my fitness account, because it feels kind of inauthentic to constantly just be showing off my muscles when there's like other things going on in my life that are more pressing issues. Like, don't get me wrong, I love, you know, posting my little physique videos, but it just doesn't feel super authentic to me right now. I'm sure once I get past this weird little, whatever this is I'm in, I will probably, you know, start, you know, posting up a little more, you know? Why not? Because I worked hard for this body, and I've been going to the gym for like 5 years now. But anywho, what was the purpose of this video? I want you to ask yourself this question. Why do you want to be successful? Why do you want to make a lot of money? Ask yourself why. Why do you want to move out? Why do you want to live in that area? Why do you want these fancy things? Is it because you want it for yourself? Are you doing things because you truly will feel fulfilled? Because do you think that getting a better job and making more money will help you feel fulfilled? Or is it just an avenue, a path to take to get you to freedom? Right? I had to really think about that, because originally I focused on not making enough money, right? Like with my job, I kept focusing on I'm not making enough, and that's lack. It's a lack mindset, right? So then you kind of have to reframe that and ask yourself, is the money really what it is that I want, or is it the freedom? And money is a tool that will help me get there, because really that's all it is. Money is a tool, currency is energy, and in order to make more money and, get to where you want to be, you do have to be on this energetic level where you're just constantly attracting money. That's just how it goes. Okay, I realize that. But my energy levels, I'm not gonna lie, they're all over the goddamn place right now. So it's hard for me to focus on getting to this level of energy where I genuinely feel like I'm just flowing. And when you're in that flow state, just everything comes to you. You're working harder without it feeling like you're working harder. You're actually putting effort into things that will, reap the rewards from. But yeah, I am low-key losing my train of thought. I'm getting really tired now, and I need to go to bed. So, I do hope this video was helpful. I'm not gonna lie, I say that on every video, and again, I'm still getting more confident with talking. I really just be coming on here and yapping, and I don't even know if any of this is making sense, or if I just sound like I'm mad. Because half the time, actually more than half of the time, most of the time, I genuinely feel insane, and, I hate to say it, but I spend a lot more time doom scrolling than I wish I could, and I see what's going on in the world, and it does weigh heavily on me, okay? It does weigh on me. But you know what? We're out here, we're posting YouTube videos. I feel good. Right now, I feel good. Okay? Despite all the everything I just said, I feel good, and I feel positive, and I still feel like things are going to work out regardless. And I have faith in myself. And I have faith in you, whoever you are. Because you know what? If we don't have faith in ourselves, who's going to? Who's going to? It's us that are going to achieve these things and live our dream lives. And nobody else. No one else.